heal your hypothalamus gland? Let's talk about it. Your hypothalamus is a small gland in your brain weighing about 4 grams. It sits right above your brainstem and directs all of your vital systems. Your hypothalamus maintains homeostasis in your body and directs all your hormones. It directs your immune function and your neurotransmitters. Because your hypothalamus is so vital to every system in your body, it is super important that it gets the support it needs. Since there's no medications that treat hypothalamic dysfunction, hormone replacement therapy is often prescribed since your hypothalamus is not directing your lower endocrine glands. Hormone replacement therapy can provide some relief of your symptoms, but it's not going to change how your hypothalamus functions. And if you take what your body should be making, you actually shut down the negative feedback system, so you won't make it anymore. Eventually, you become dependent on exogenous hormones that you've been prescribed. So it's best to treat your hypothalamus centrally so that you can have what you need in order to heal and produce your own hormones. Nutritional hypothalamus support is by far the most effective at healing your hypothalamus. But first, let's talk about some lifestyle changes that you can make that will really make a difference in healing your hypothalamus. Here are the top 6 things you need to heal your hypothalamus. Number 6 is sleep. Now I know that's hard because your hypothalamus regulates your circadian rhythms and your sleep cycles. But if you have poor sleep hygiene, you're not going to be able to get good, deep sleep. You need to stop looking at any digital screens after dark. Turn off all the lights at night. Make sure your bedroom is not too hot. The best sleep temperature is between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Doing what you can do to get the best sleep is super important to heal your hypothalamus. Number 5, be active, not sedentary. Good sleep requires enough activity during the day, and exercise actually has been found to help regulate hypothalamic pathways. Being sedentary increases inflammatory markers and puts your hypothalamus at risk. So healing your hypothalamus requires that you be active, that you get up and walk and move, and that you exercise regularly. Both aerobic exercise as well as weight resistance exercise is important for your hypothalamus to actually heal and regulate those growth factors as well as inflammatory markers. Number 4, reduce stress. Since you can't control all your stressors, you must learn to control your stress response because your hypothalamus gets terribly dysregulated when you're constantly under stress. Learning and practicing stress reduction techniques like deep breathing and meditation can make a big difference in healing your hypothalamus. Number 3, lower your toxic exposures. Exposing yourself to toxins in your environment can actually harm your hypothalamus. That's because your hypothalamus is not protected by the blood-brain barrier. So it does get exposed to everything you've exposed yourself to, like PCBs from plastics and endocrine disruptors from pesticides and herbicides, as well as chemicals in building materials and artificial hormones in foods. It's important to eat a healthy, organic diet and try to stay as toxin-free as possible to support healthy hypothalamic functioning. Number 2, get adequate nutrition. Eating to support your optimal hypothalamus function is key. Your hypothalamus is best fed on a plant-based diet, like the Mediterranean diet, which provides healthy fats, adequate protein, and lots of colorful fruits and vegetables, as well as whole grains and legumes. But you can't always get all the nutrition you need for optimal hypothalamus functioning. So the number 1 thing that you can do to heal your hypothalamus is to give it specific nutritional support. While there are glandulars on the market, they cannot be taken for a very long period of time, or your body treats them as a toxin. Plus, glandulars do not provide the hypothalamus with all of the nutrients necessary for optimal functioning. And that is why I formulated Genesis Gold. Genesis Gold is a complete hypothalamic nutritional support. with phytonutrients from whole plant foods and herbs that support optimal hypothalamus function. At the heart of Genesis Gold is a special blend of amino acids designed to optimize hypothalamus functioning. Healing your hypothalamus takes at least 90 days or longer if you've been sick longer than a few years. So if you want to be sure that you're supporting your hypothalamus for as long as it takes to fully heal, and then continue supporting your hypothalamus, especially if you're in a stressful or toxic environment, if you're not able to eat a variety of organic plant-based foods. I found that even with a very pristine plant-based Mediterranean diet, it is still difficult to get all the nutrients necessary for optimal functioning of my hypothalamus. So my patients continue to take Genesis Gold for continual hypothalamus support. Now, if you have any questions about healing your hypothalamus, please join me in our free hormone support group, which you get access to by signing up for our hormone reboot training. I'll see you in the next video.